so now you've got the white cable nicely running out of the little nook in the motherboard there. And the next part is quite tricky. You have to get this black wire underneath the game socket. So try straighten the wire as much as you can, and then just slide it through there. Now normally it doesn't work first time, but just try it over and over again until it comes through. It can be quite frustrating. Okay, so the black wire just clips on to the button clip just here. And the white one clips just there. The next step is to put 2 screws into the motherboard. So 2 small silver Phillips heads. One goes there. And one goes there. Now at this stage, it's a good idea just to check and make sure everything's working properly. So you just get the battery, hold the battery up against the conducting metal, open it up and turn it on, and make sure the new screen's working. And just touch the screen and make sure all the touch screen is working as well. Now, the next part is to put the buttons on. Now, if your buttons are in one piece, it's much easier, but your buttons might have fallen apart into 3 components, the spring, the axis, and the button. So if that happens, the easiest way to put it back together is put the axis in there first, keep your spring, you get the button, slide it in there so that the holes match up, and then slide it over the axis. And the next part is you just bend the spring into this little catch here and make sure the button works. Whoops, and make sure it doesn't come out. It can be quite delicate, so try not to knock it while you're doing the next one. But this is already in one piece, so it's a little bit easier. Okay. Now, for the next part, when you're putting the back cover on, it's very important that you line up the volume and the power buttons with the position of the volume of the power buttons on the motherboard. Because if they're not in place and you force this cover on, it'll snap the buttons. So push the volume to the left, push the volume to the left, the power button's always down, make sure the power button's down on the inside, and then making sure that the buttons haven't moved, just push the case back on. Next, put all the screws back where they came from. So you have a black tri-ring screwdriver that goes in the middle here. So, and then you have 2 gold Phillips head screws. It's there and there. And then your 3 tri-ring silver tri-ring screws. Go here, here, and here. Then you have 1 screw left, which is a small silver Phillips head screw. The last one goes there. Then put your white rubber feet back. Put your battery back, put your cover back on, and put your slot 2 cover back, and put your pen back. And then just double check that everything works. Now I'll show you how to calibrate your screen, because whenever you replace the touch screen or the bottom screen, you should calibrate your screen again. So just type in a nickname for your console. Choose a color. Choose a year. Choose the time. And the date, and your birthday, sorry. Now turn it back on. Now go to settings and choose to calibrate your screen and touch the 4 areas and just make sure everything's working and the screen's calibrated. Okay, well, good luck.